Good morning, Ringette Land. We are here in Calgary at the Calgary Hub for this morning's game between the Rocky Mountain Rage and the BC Thunder. All right, looks like the Rocky Mountain Rage are going to be starting with the ring this morning with their black jerseys with orange trim. BC Thunder in the white jerseys with the dark blue navy trim. Looks like in goal we have for the Rocky Mountain Rage, Paige Roy, and for the BC Thunder, Kiana Heska. Rocky Mountain Rage with the ring now in the offensive zone. Over to Sauer, back down for Valancourt. Valancourt scores with some nifty passing by the Rocky Mountain Rage. To start the game, 22 seconds into the first quarter. Score is 1-0 for the Rage. Thunder with the ring. Kemp with it now. Puts it into the zone for Chorney. Chorney up for Williams. Back down low for Bouchard. Into the crease, Roy with the ring. Distributes out to Pegan. Pegan around two checkers, into the neutral zone. Picked off by Kemp. Wagner to Galandi. Galandi over to Wagner. Loose ring picked up by Bouchard. Stolen by Wagner. Back to Pegan. Pegan's pass gets picked off, but Rage maintain into the neutral zone for Galandi. Supports over to Fitzpatrick. That gets stolen by the Thunder. Thunder slow it down, looking for a line change here. Simser with the ring now. Behind the back pass over to Hannison. Oh, nice cross ice pass there. BC gets the reset on that by Parody. Offensive free pass for the BC Thunder. Simser plays that out to her captain. Hannison over to Simser with the shot. Good save by Roy across the crease. Fitzpatrick puts it into the neutral zone for Oda. Oda back for Alton. Alton up for Sauer. Sauer surveys, looks for options. Drops it back for Fitzpatrick. That gets knocked off of her stick by Hannison. Parody around the net. Takasaki over to Beach. Beach with the reset shot. Takasaki checked off the ring by Cowley. Takasaki with it back. Nice spin move. Cross crease. Oh, what a beautiful goal. Excellent goal set up by Takasaki. Beach with the finish. That goal by Isabel Beach, assisted by Haley Takasaki. 9:31 left in the first quarter. Rage now with the free pass. Dick puts it in for Oda. Oda back for Sauer. Keeps it in the offensive zone. Gets a good reset shot. Circles back, throws it into the slot for Oda. Oda can't corral that ring. And Dick passes it up quick, gets a return pass. Marissa Dick back for Charney. Charney's shot. Oh. Sorry, missed what happened there. But it will be a Rage center free pass. Rice puts it out for Wagner. Wagner will put it in deep for Klimke. Pegan in front for Klimke. Galandi with the ring now. Down low for Pegan. Goalie ring. Shot clock violation. Thunder quickly out of the zone. Hannison. Simser with the ring, drops it off and back for Hannison. Hannison with a shot over the net. Shot clock winding down. Gets the shot on net. Roy smothers into the chest and puts it out for Wagner. Clappy with it now. Puts it in deep for Galandi. Oh, Galandi's pass gets knocked away. Nice play by Hodge. Clappy comes in and steals it back. And the Rage settle it down. Ooh, in the slot for Oda. Valancourt quickly back onto the ring. Over to Clappy. Clappy back to Valancourt. Valancourt with a shot, scores! Oh, Valancourt's second goal of the morning. Looks like the Rage had a small lineup change. Seems to be paying off for Valancourt. Rage's second goal at 6:51 left in the first quarter. Rage regained the lead 2-1. We've got an interference penalty. Or a slashing penalty, I guess it's going to be. That penalty to number 14, Haley Takasaki. 2 minutes for slashing. Pegan with the free pass out to Cowley. Cowley back to Pegan. Pegan Cowley, back to Pegan. Out front, deflected on net. Pegan with the steal. Cross for Klimke, stolen by Dick. Bouchard to Rogers Horn. Bouchard with the shot, deflects up. Got the reset. Chorney with the ring. Waiting for a line change. On his Hannison with the ring. Winds it up with speed into the slot. Saved by Roy. Roy puts that ring out to Dick, but the whistle is blown for a crease violation on the Rage. 43 seconds remaining in the penalty. Hannison puts the free pass out. Good play by Sauer to keep that play outside. Good save by Roy. Roy puts that down for Sauer. Sauer into the neutral zone for Clappy. Nice play by the BC Thunder defender to steal that ring back. Hannison quickly into the zone. Spin move, shot wide. Loose ring picked up by Sauer. Thunder get it into the ring, or into the zone. Kemp with it now. Kemp puts that for Takasaki. It goes for a change and slows the play down. Pass across the top, stolen by Wagner. Up for Galandi. Galandi puts it in for Pegan. Pegan with a shot, kicked away. That support pass by the Thunder, get it into the neutral zone, but it gets stolen by the Rage's Alton. Up to Galandi. Galandi into the slot for Cowley. Cowley can't get at it. Well defended by the Thunder's defender, Ewan. Takasaki with it behind the back pass, stolen by Oda. Oda back to Cowley. Cowley hands it off to Fitzpatrick. Clappy tries to put that in the slot for Oda, but it gets blocked, and back to the goaltender, who bobbles it, and it gets stolen. Back to the goaltender, Heska. And the Thunder break out quickly. Bouchard in for Williams. Williams across the slot. Breaks down. Good save by Roy. Roy throws it out for Clappy. Clappy supports it up the boards to Donhauer. Back to Clappy. Clappy cross ice for Dick. Into the zone deep for Klimke. Nice defending by number 7 of the Thunder, Bouchard. And that will result in a shot clock violation on the Rage. Heska out to Rogers Horn. Hannison, nice long pass to Horn. Parody winds up with speed. Across the top. Saved by Paige Roy. Stolen. Oh, she's laying on the ring there. That will be a possession. We got a penalty. On number 21, Talisa Cowley from the Rage, 2 minutes for slashing. Rage get the ring. Back to Roy. Roy puts it out for Alton. Alton up to Sauer. Sauer lays it into Fitzpatrick. She can't get that pass. Thunder break out quickly on the fast break. Simser with the ring. Good, well defended by Sauer. Simser in the slot. Shot saved by Roy. And she's going to hold that for the 5 seconds. Takasaki down low for Crow. Crow. Oh, sneaks a shot by Roy. Nice little move to deke out the defender there. And pot that power play goal. Scores 2-2. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Rice out to Wagner. She lays it in for Pegan. Picked up by Klimke. Galandi with the ring. Cross for Pegan. Pegan's was quick shot. Saved by Heska. Stolen back by Wagner. Wagner back gets it over to Klimke somehow. And Pegan picks up the ring. Pegan gets the reset. Oh, and the period will come to an end with the score tied at 2. All right, after the first quarter, shots on goal are 13-6 in favor of the BC Thunder. All right, BC Thunder are going to start with the ring here in the second quarter. All right, we have that dropped off. Stolen by the Rage. Sauer into the neutral zone for Valancourt. Stolen by the Thunder. Looks like we got a delayed penalty here on the Rage. Bouchard over to Hannison. 4 attackers in the zone here for the BC Thunder. Shot wide. And that will run out the shot clock. We got a penalty to the Rocky Mountain Rage, number 10, Maya Elton, for 2 minutes for boarding. A pass into the neutral zone for Pegan. She'll knock it into the offensive zone, but that's picked up by the BC defender. Dick now up to Galandi. Bouchard up for Kemp. Chorney with it now. She'll make a move across the top, lays it into the slot, but it goes through right to Paige Roy. Paige drops it down for Pegan. Pegan through this neutral zone. Into the goalie. Cowley on the forecheck. Bouchard up for Ewan. Ewan surveys through the neutral zone, gets it to Takasaki, who's checked off the ring. Puts it into Paige Roy. Wagner with the ring now. Spins off a check. Back to Downhauer. Stolen by Dick. Rogers Horn leaves that for the Thunder forward. Beach shoots Paige Roy with the save. And saves on that rebound. She'll drop that off for Cowley. Cowley up to Elton, who comes out of the box. Elton over to Rice. Stolen by the Thunder. Thunder cross into the zone. Rogers Horn gets that stolen away. Gets batted back and forth. Looks like Clappy's going to come out with it in the end. And some crazy action going on here. But BC comes out with it. Good hard forechecking, but Hannison still maintains possession. Out to Simser. Simser tries to break the triangle, does. Gets the shot off on Roy. And BC Thunder maintains possession off the rebound. Paradis, shot. Speared aside by Roy. Picked up by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick over to Dick into the neutral zone for Oda. BC Thunder now with it in the neutral zone. Sent in deep for Chorney. Chorney into the slot. Saved by Roy. Tossed out for Wagner. Wagner into the neutral zone for Galandi. Galandi puts it a little bit too far for Pegan, but there's a crease violation on the BC Thunder. Rage possession. Cowley's going to start with this free pass. Puts it out for Galandi. To Cowley. Cowley just can't grab that pass. BC with it into the neutral zone. Down low for Bouchard. Bouchard circles around with the shot, saved by Roy. Picked up by the BC Thunder. Dunhauer steals. Out to Valancourt. Valancourt. Her pass gets stolen by Takasaki. And the BC Thunder come back into the zone, offensive zone. Well defended by Dick. Out to Valancourt. Valancourt puts it over for Kalapi. Kalapi with speed into the slot, lays it back for Sauer. Ooh, into the slot. Ring bounces around into the goalie's crease, and she'll lay that out for Takasaki. Beach with it now in the neutral zone. Her pass goes awry, ends up on Sauer's stick. Sauer up to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick lays it back for Alton. To Valancourt. To Fitzpatrick. Delayed penalty on the Thunder. We got a slash to number 22, Marissa Dick. BC Thunder will be shorthanded for 2 minutes or less. 5:45 remaining in the half. Galandi with the ring, puts it out to Cowley. Cowley in the slot for Klimke. Klimke tries to get it back to Galandi. Galandi with speed steals the ring, but that's going to go back to the Thunder goalkeeper. She'll play it out to Gustafson. And we have a penalty to go 4-on-4 for the next minute 38. That's going to be a 2-minute penalty to Talisa Cowley, number 21. 2 minutes for tripping. Thunder with it now. Through the... Roy distributes out to Wagner. Wagner gets that ring stolen by the Thunder. Bouchard. Stolen by Oda. Oda supports it over to Sauer. Sauer to Wagner to Rice. Rice back to Sauer. Sauer's pass a little bit ahead of Oda. BC comes out of the battle with it. Takasaki looking for an outlet, finds one. Over to Rogers Horn. She'll leave it for Takasaki. Pass in front. Rogers Horn is going to let that shot clock expire. Roy's pass gets intercepted by the Thunder. Rogers Horn's going to start with the ring here. Shot saved by Roy. Picked up by Alton. Gets it over for Fitzpatrick. She'll leave it for Pegan. Pegan's going to go deep to Galandi. Galandi, good battle on the boards there. Well supported by the BC Thunder. They'll get their possession back. Goalie ring. Rogers Horn puts it up for Simser. Picked up by Cowley. Cross ice for Wagner. Wagner gets knocked down. BC come away with the ring. Takasaki with a good spin move, cross crease, doesn't connect. Beach with the shot. Ooh, that's, didn't even see that. Looks like, I'm not even sure who scored that. That was, looks like Sidney Crow scored that. Number 26, Sidney Crow scored that out of the scrum. To pot that in the net to take the 3-2 lead for the BC Thunder. All right. Rage with it now. Don Hauer puts it in deep. Stolen by the Thunder. Thunder's had really taken momentum of this game here in the second quarter. Bouchard breaks in, crease violation. Roy with the ring. Lays it back for Cowley. We got a delayed penalty on Bouchard. Picked up by Klimke. Klimke will put it over to Donauer. Back to Dick. Over to Donauer, and that's going to be grabbed by the Thunder. Penalty number 7. Danielle Bouchard. 2 minutes for body contact. 1:35 left in the second quarter. Valancourt to Sauer. Sauer tries to break through. Gets knocked down. Played up by the Thunder into the Rage and right into the slot. Shot by Hannison. Good save by Roy. Had to be quick on that one. Valancourt with the ring now. Her pass gets stolen. BC come back with it. And we're going to have a penalty on the Rocky Mountain Rage. Penalty number 16, Madison Fitzpatrick. 2 minutes for tripping. 58 seconds left in the half. It'll be 4-on-4 for the next for the remainder of the half here. And BC starts out with it in the offensive zone. Beach. Over to Crow. Back to Beach. Back to Crow. Blocked by the Rage, and that should run off the shot clock. Roy with it. She'll drop that down for Pegan. Galandi. Galandi surveys through the neutral zone. Puts it up for Wagner. Picked up by the Thunder, and they're going to hold this ring and take a 1-goal lead into the half. All right, we have, we're going to take a little break for our ice cleaning, and we will be back, and I'll give you an update on shots and the score. Welcome back to the second half of the Sunday morning's game here between the Rocky Mountain Rage and the BC Thunder. Score is 3-2 for the BC Thunder. 13 minutes on the clock. We have 2 penalties, one on each side, and the shots now are 25-6 for the BC Thunder. We'll restart that all over again. Rage will start out with the ring. As we get the clock restarted here, play will begin. Dick puts that pass out to Downhauer. Pass stolen by the BC Thunder. Quickly into the Rage zone. Oh, a nice save by Roy on that one. Lays it out for Sauer. Sauer picks it up behind the net. Back out for Downhauer. Downhauer to Valancourt. Valancourt tries to get it back for Downhauer, but BC steals that ring and goes back the other way. Oh, nice play, nice save by Roy on that attempt by Paradis. Shot off the post by the BC Thunder. They'll slow it down, get a change. Takasaki now with the ring. Picked up by Pegan. Lays it up for Cowley. Galandi stolen by the BC Thunder. Beach through the neutral zone, tries to find the breakaway pass. Galandi picks it up for a breakaway. Scores! Tessa Galandi from, I believe that was from Dylan Pegan. Scores now 3-3, 11:23 left in the third quarter. BC now starting with the ring. Get it into the neutral or into the offensive zone here. Lays it down low. That pass stolen by the Rage. Up for Sauer. Oh, just out of the reach of Wagner and stolen by the BC Thunder. Bouchard puts that up to Williams. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard with speed. Doesn't like what she sees. Circles around. Lays it down low for... Oh, we got a crease violation here on Chorney from the BC Thunder. Roy will start out with the ring here. Lays it out for Rice. Rice's pass gets stolen by Williams. For Chorney. Chorney fakes a shot, opens the 5-hole and puts it through Paige Roy to regain that 1-goal lead. BC regain their lead. Scores 4-3 for the BC Thunder. 10:23 remaining in the third. Alton puts that out for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick gives it to Cowley. Cowley with speed behind the net. Out for Galandi. Galandi puts it into the slot for Klimke. Klimke gets bodied off the ring. And we do have a penalty here on the BC Thunder. Number 8, Kate Rogers-Horn. 2 minutes for body contact to put the Rocky Mountain Rage on the power play at the 10-minute mark. Galandi puts it down low for Klimke. Over to Galandi, back to Cowley. Cowley with a shot off the post. In the slot for Cowley. Cowley with a move. Nice save by the goalkeeper. Gets the reset. Rebound picked up by Galandi. Galandi down low for Klimke. Klimke across the crease to Galandi. Galandi tries to put it out for Cowley. We got a violation four in on Beach from the BC Thunder, giving the ring possession back to the Rocky Mountain Rage. This offensive free pass will start with Clappy. Clappy with the shot, saved. Goalie knocks it out. BC with possession. Stolen by Clappy. Clappy cross crease to Oda. Oda over to Valancourt. Valancourt checked off the ring. Ooh, good anticipation by Oda. Thunder have to regroup. Now they get it into the neutral zone with space, and we've got a tripping penalty coming up to the Rocky Mountain Rage. Rocky Mountain Rage penalty to number 5. Dylan Pegan, 2 minutes for tripping. Will be 4-on-4 for the next 21 seconds. Hannison with the ring, puts it out to Chorney. Chorney's pass sneaks through. Chorney drives the line, picked up by the Rage. Up to Galandi through the neutral zone. Picked up by Chorney. Takasaki now slows it down, drops it for Beach. Back into the slot for Takasaki. That shot just wide. Beach around the top of the triangle. Gets the shot off, but Roy makes the save and the shot clock goes off. Roy out to Sauer. Lays it up for Wagner. Wagner's going to put it in the corner for Oda. Thunder now maintain possession in the offensive zone. 24 seconds left on the power play for the BC Thunder. Crow tries to break the triangle. Gets knocked off the ring. Rice with it now, spins off the checker. Puts it across the neutral zone. Picked up by Clappy. Clappy lays it up for a breakaway. Rice with the goal. To tie this game at 4. Rice sneaks in on the far side. Scores tied 4-4, 6:18 left in this third quarter. BC Thunder starting with the ring at center. They'll put it into the corner. Begin their cycle. Simser rolls off the checker, puts it down low, walks the line. Good defending by the Rage. We got an interference penalty on the BC Thunder for throwing the Rocky Mountain Rage's stick. Number 11, Casey Hannison. 2 minutes for interference. Putting the Rage on a power play here at 5:50 left in the second quarter. Pegan with the shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. That pass put into the corner for Bouchard. Bouchard with the pass. Can't quite handle that, but picks it up, maintains possession, gets the reset. Pegan with the ring. Over to Galandi. Stolen. Chorney cross ice. Possession maintained by BC. BC with the reset shot. Page with the save. Roy puts that out for Sauer. Sauer into the neutral zone for Oda. Oda deflects it back to Sauer. Sauer gets taken out. We're going to have a delayed penalty here. A couple of interesting opportunities there since BC did not want to touch the ring. We got a tripping penalty to number 22, Marissa Dick, at 4:11. That'll put the Rage on the power play here with a 3-on-2 situation in the offensive zone. Cowley puts that out to Klimke. Klimke to Cowley. Back to Galandi. Galandi over for Klimke. Klimke back to Cowley. Cowley to Galandi. Back to Cowley. Cowley with a shot. And the goalie knocks the net off. We got 5 seconds on the 3-on-2. Galandi back to Cowley. That comes out to the neutral zone. Quickly put back into Klimke. Klimke for Cowley. or Galandi, I guess that was. So now we got Bouchard breaking in alone, puts it on to Roy. Roy's rebound goes to Bouchard, back to Bouchard, and we're going to have another penalty here on the Rocky Mountain Rage this time. BC slows it down. Pass intercepted. Nope, but maintained by BC. Ooh, spins off a couple checkers there, Takasaki, with some nifty moves. Kemp shot over the net. Shot now into Roy's chest, and she will hold that. We got a slashing penalty on number 8, Kennedy Rice, at 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 47 seconds of 4-on-4 time here. Crow with it. Out to Takasaki. Takasaki's shot through the crease. Another penalty to Rocky Mountain Rages. Maya Alton, 2 minutes for hooking. That will give the BC an opportunity with the 2-man advantage. With the 3-on-2 in the offensive zone here. Takasaki. Down low. Cross crease to Crow. Didn't connect. Crow back to Takasaki. That to Beach. That ring goes into the crease. Don Hauer dumps it out into the neutral zone. Galandi with a good check. Beach with it now. Beach to Takasaki. Behind the back. Couldn't connect with Crow. Still lots of time on this 3-on-2. 1 minute left on the penalties. That crease violation on the Rocky Mountain Rage will give the possession to BC here with the 3-on-2 for 48 seconds left. Good defensive play by Fitzpatrick with the ring now, steals, doubles back. And she lays that ring out into the neutral zone to kill some time. 21 seconds left. Shot by Bouchard. Bouchard with a nifty pass behind the back there. Roy with the save. 7 seconds left on this 3-on-2. Good play by the defender, Wagner, and that will get the Rage out of trouble with the 3-on-2 advantage. BC with the ring into the slot, picked up by Cowley. Cowley dumps that down for Alton, right onto the goalie. BC with the ring now. Slows it down in the offensive zone. Gets a change. Hannison pass across ice for Simser. Gets blocked. That shot clock violation brings the ring back to the Rage goalie. She'll lay it down for Dick, but that was a little bit late. 5-second violation. Ring possession back to BC. At the end of 3 quarters, score is 4-4. Rage really taking advantage of the opportunities they have. Given the shot count and the play that's been played, but they're fighting back here. They have 13 shots for the Rage and 37 for the BC Thunder. Paige Roy's had to make quite a few good saves. And the Rage have managed to capitalize on the opportunities. All right. Probably one of the most penalty-filled games we've seen this weekend for that the Rage have been involved with yet this weekend. BC plays the ring out in the neutral zone to start this final quarter. Ooh. Takasaki breaks through the triangle, shot over the net, back in front, goes into the crease. Roy picks it up, throws it out to Wagner. Wagner loses possession, back to Roy. Now we have a crease violation on the Rocky Mountain Rage, giving the possession back to BC. Chorney will start with the ring here. Lays it out to Williams. Oh, that ring bounces around. Roy comes up with it, lays it out for Alton. Alton spins off her checker. Oh, that gets nicely stolen. A nice play by the BC forechecker. Alton up for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick over to Galandi. Puts it in for Pegan. And they will have this possession on the second stick in. BC quickly through into the neutral zone. Simser surveys, looks for an outlet, gets it up to 22. Dick, she gets checked off the ring but picked back up by Hannison. Hannison with the shot, wide. Simser with the reset shot. Back to Hannison. Dunhauer puts it into Paige Roy. Paige drops it out for Sauer. Sauer starts the breakout. Gets it to Valancourt. Valancourt gets pushed off the ring. BC quickly back the other way. Parody ends the slot for Hannison, I believe that was. She just missed that opportunity. Oh, nice battle by Hannison, and shoots that ring through the 5-hole of Paige Roy to regain that 1-goal lead. Scores 5-4 for BC Thunder. All right, Kennedy Rice starts the play off to Wagner. Back to Rice. Puts it in for Cowley. Cowley checked off the ring. Rage maintained possession. And they had BC kind of kneeled on that and slid over the blue line, giving the possession back to Rage. Cowley with a shot. Rage must be seeing something there today. They've been shooting quite a bit from the free pass area. Cowley with the battle into the slot. She gets knocked down but picked up by Klimke. We got a penalty on that actually, so Rage will slow things down, get 4 in. Pass over to Cowley. Cowley with the shot, saved. Kick back out, picked up by Cowley. Cowley down low to Klimke. Klimke back to Cowley. Cowley down low for Pegan. Pegan across the crease. Knocked away by BC, and that will be a penalty to number 14. Haley Takasaki. 2 minutes for tripping. 9:20 remaining in the game. It's a good opportunity for the Rage here to try and tie this one back up. Sauer will begin the free pass over to Clappy. Back to Sauer. That pass to Oda gets deflected away. Alton goes into the zone, lays it back for Clappy. Clappy tries to get it to Sauer, just out of her reach, and Chorney picks up the ring into the neutral zone. That shot onto Roy, picked up by Alton. Alton gets taken out by Chorney. There will be a delayed penalty here. Oda for Sauer. Sauer puts that into the crease to get the whistle, and we'll get a 3-on-2 situation here in the offensive zone for the Rocker Mountain Rage. Needing to capitalize on this to tie it up. Pegan out to Galandi. Galandi to Pegan. To Cowley. Cowley over to Galandi. Galandi to Pegan. Pegan with a shot. Oh, off the crossbar. Oh boy, that looked like that was in. That was a good opportunity there. The Thunder get it back. Up the ice comes the Rocky Mountain Rage. Cowley with it. Back to Galandi. Galandi to Cowley. Down low to Pegan. Pegan to Cowley. Up for Galandi. Galandi with a shot. High over the net. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Cowley with the reset. 12 seconds left on the 3-on-2. That pick was set a little bit too late there by Galandi, creating an interference penalty. Bouchard out to Dick. And Dick will run off this two-man advantage. The player, Takasaki, comes out of the penalty box, and we're down to 4-on-4 for the next 42 seconds. That pass. Oh, bounced around into the crease for Roy. Out for Wagner. Wagner to Valancourt. Back to Wagner. Wagner with a shot. Oh, just deflected away by the goalie. Good save there. Dick in the neutral zone. Circles back. Lays it into the corner for Bouchard. Back to Dick. That second penalty for BC is over. They're at full strength now on the power play. That reset shot by BC achieved. Picked up by Rage's Wagner. Back to Sauer. Sauer's pass intercepted. Dick with the ring now. Into the crease goes the ring, and Paige Roy will throw it out to Sauer. Sauer back to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick up to Rice. Rice can't get a handle. Can't get it to Clappy in time. BC steals quickly back the other way. Down low for Beach. 8 seconds remaining on the power play here. Shot saved by Roy. Beach breaks into the slot. Crease violation on the Rocky Mountain Rage. BC Thunder will remain in possession. Score remains 5-4 for the BC Thunder. Chorney plays that out for Williams. Now Bouchard down low to Williams. Williams across the crease, makes a great save by Roy. Fitzpatrick out for Galandi. Galandi, good checking, steals the ring, puts it up for Cowley. Back to Galandi. Galandi slows it down, spins off the checker, tries to lay it over across to Cowley, but deflected away by the BC Thunder. Chorney now with the ring, slows it down behind the net. BC attacking the net. Good save by Roy. Dunhauer picks up the ring. She gets taken down, and that will be a penalty on the BC Thunder's number 12, Emma Paradis. She'll go to the box for 2 minutes for body contact. Looks like the Rocky Mountain Rage here are going to take a timeout. Timeout, Rage. Coach Chris Kelly going over game plan with the troops. And Troy Takasaki going through their defensive plan on this free pass, I'm sure, and how to play the last 4 minutes of the period. Rage looking to tie up the score here at 5 on this power play. All right, Sauer with the ring here. Lays it down to Valancourt. We're going to have a 4-on-3 situation here for the Rocky Mountain Rage as they have their goalie pulled. Rice to Sauer. Sauer with a shot, saved. Ring stolen by Rice from the Rage. Good play by the BC Thunder's number 4, Kemp. BC back to Kemp. Kemp forced out by Rice. Kemp gets the reset off of Roy. Back to Bouchard. Looks like BC is going to be content here to run down the clock. Bouchard into the slot. Shot, scores! Nice work by Danielle Bouchard. Breaking through the slot and scoring that goal to put the BC Thunder ahead by 2 with 2:50 left in the game. Alton puts it up for Fitzpatrick. Back to Pegan. Rage with their goalie pulled. Pegan back for Galandi. Galandi across for Pegan. That pass bounces off her stick. Klimke with the back pass. That'll drain out the shot clock. BC Thunder with the ring now. Goalie looks for an outlet. Throws it to Bouchard. In deep for Dick. Dick with the ring. BC maintaining possession here. Their shot clock will drain down and possession back to goaltender Paige Roy. Fitzpatrick breaking out the ring. Up for Galandi. She'll knock it into Klimke. Klimke's knocked down. Galandi with a quick move. Can't get the shot off. Tries to get it out front to Klimke. Klimke's looking for a change here. Up for Oda. Oda with the ring now. Around the net. Clappy out front to Valancourt. BC down the ice. 2-line pass here. Dunhauer comes up, picks up the ring, supports it over to Dick. Dick up for Klimke. Klimke puts it in for Valancourt. Valancourt to Oda. Oda and Pegan get mixed up there. Wagner sneaks in, steals the ring, then gets checked off. BC back the other way. Chorney with it now. Chorney around the net. 19 seconds left in the game. Stolen by Pegan. Stolen back by Bouchard. Landy to Pegan. 1 second left, and that is the end of the game. Well-fought battle this morning between BC and the Rocky Mountain Rage. BC Thunder win the game by a score of 6-4. Thanks for watching this morning's game, everyone. Enjoy, have a great rest of your day, and watch some more Ringette following this game. From the Calgary Hub weekend.